So Jamie, tell us a little bit about yourself, how you started brewing and how you decided to open your own brewery.
Back in 1992 when I was living in Denver, got a homebrew kit from the local homebrew store, and I brewed my first batch, and it was great. It's like one of the best beers I ever had. I've been brewing about 25 years. 3 years ago I decided to open a brewery because it was my passion, and I really like IPAs. This is our first one, the Haze Imperial IPA, and I really like that beer and I wanted to share it with everybody. So.
What do you really enjoy brewing? What are you working on right now that's got you excited?
My favorite beer to brew is Defiance. That's my favorite one to drink. Has a nice toasty flavor to it and a little bit of a hoppy aroma with a nice little bit of bitterness. It's a nice sessionable beer.
And Defiance that you mentioned is what style of beer specifically?
That's an extra special bitter. It's 4.1% alcohol.
So when you're serving that beer, what preference do you have as far as what kind of glassware to serve it in?
So British beers would always go in a nonic pint, which is a 20-ounce pint. We also have a 16-ounce version of this, but this is called a proper pint. So a 20-ounce pour, you get 2 ounces or 2 to 4 ounces of head, and then 16 ounces of beer. This is also a proper pint. It's the same size. So these are the 2 glasses that you choose to pour Defiance in. If at home you don't have these 2 glasses, you can also use this glass here, and that's just a pub pint.
Is there anything special about these glasses beyond just how much goes in them?
Some of these glasses, like these over here, capture volatile aromas, and that's why you want to put something like hop haze in there, so you can get the hoppy aromas that are captured in the top of this glass and then released from the head. So whenever you drink it, your nose fits in the glass so you can smell it. This one, it's more about durability. So this little edge here, whenever the glass falls over, it hits the edge instead of the lip of the glass, so it increases durability. The only other one of those glasses that would last longer would be this one or the Stein.
The big guy.
And the Stein is very heavy. It's difficult to pick up. But
this is a two-hander kind of for me.
Yeah, there's actually a special way to pick it up. If you put your fingers through it like this, this is how you drink out of a Stein.
So index finger above the...
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
And now whenever you hold it...
yeah, that gives you a nice solid grasp on it.
Yep. With an Imperial IPA, something like hop haze, you want to be careful with the glass choice to choose something that's the right size, and then it has this tulip shape, so it can capture the aromatics. Something smaller like this would be more appropriate for most people. Whenever you pour, these beers have lees, and so we're pouring out here. The reason it's so cloudy is because of the hops. We dry hop and late hop this beer, and so it comes out super cloudy, and that's called a lupulin oil or a mercerine oil.
I'm going to show you a close-up.
And so 2 glasses are just perfect for a 22-ounce bomber. So I leave the last little bit in there that's got lees.
So a little bit of sediment that would have rested at the bottom of the bottle.
And so whenever you pour it into this glass, you can bring it up to your nose and take a smell. And all those aromatics are captured in the foam, and then they're released up to your nose because they kind of stay there in the glass. You smell the nose of hops. In this particular case, it's a blended hops, all citrus-based from the Pacific Northwest. Scents of orange and maybe a little bit of pine. The nose is important to the beer because it reinforces the flavor of the beer. So with this beer, you can focus on the aromatics as well. So we'll use this glass, or you can just drink it out of this glass where it doesn't focus on the aromatics. Both of these glasses are fine. You just want to make sure that you can put your nose into the glass whenever you're drinking it so you can pick up some of the aromatics. This one will capture aromatics. You'll notice this beer will taste different in these 2 glasses, and both are acceptable. Splitting between the 2 of us, I won't pour all the way to the top, but so you notice I pour on the side, and then I'll pour straight in to get some of the head to generate. And I'll do the same in this glass. And then I made that little switch there so it's all one smooth motion to not disturb the lees. And then I'm going to pour it straight in both of the glasses to generate that nice head there.
And then, is there a difference about how much head you want to generate for a different style, or is it all kind of the same?
Pretty much the same. You want to do 1 to 2 fingers of head. So this is 1 finger of head, or you want to do 2 fingers of head.
So thanks so much for joining us today, and thanks to Jamie Wells for showing us all these awesome beers and how to pour them in the appropriate glasses. The CBH Beer Appreciation Club is going to be launched on November 16th, and we'd love to have you all join to find beers.
Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you. Cheers.